name is Eunice Kangululu, and this is my partner, the one I run the business, the Unique Enterprise with. The company name, sorry. Okay, the name of the company that manufactures this product is called Unique Enterprise. It's a company which is involved in making organic natural hair products. They don't have any side effects. Before I go into details, I'm a graduate at the University of Zambia and I'm 23 years old. What made me to come up with this product was my both internal and external aspirations. So my internal aspirations is the desire of me wanting to grow my natural hair. I had used some products on the market which had chemicals and my hair was damaged. So I thought of using products that do not have side effects. So that drove me to making something of my own that will not destroy my hair, and it resulted into these products which are called unique hair products. The other thing that that ventured me into business was the desire of me wanting to come up with a business where I can empower my fellow youths, the Zambian youths. That's because when you look at the current situation in Zambia, we don't have enough jobs for the youth. So that also motivated me to grow my business so that I can also empower my fellow youths. So far, I have also empowered 24 youths through the same business, and they are committed. Yeah.
That's interesting, Eunice.
Yes.
You mentioned you're a graduate at the University of Zambia and then you're into hair products. Did you do anything to do with production of chemicals or whatnot? What did you study?
I didn't really do anything to do with chemicals, but I did public administration and psychology. So when you look at public administration, it has a lot of areas that it touches. So there is human resource, which helps me to run the business. There is procurement. So that also helps me, when it comes to purchasing of things, calculating the budget and all. So all that falls under procurement. I've also done strategic management, which has helped me on how to come up with plans, the strategic plan, and how I can do everything. Yeah, so my course is basically, and also psychology. Psychology has to do with the human mental, how they behave, and why they behave that way. So that has also helped me to relate with the team that I'm working with. Yeah, so I apply psychology to know why someone is behaving the way they behave like that. It helps me to also know the moods because I've also learned about all that. And then in secondary, that's where I did courses to do with the chemicals, not the chemistry, physics. So I'm also applying the knowledge that I got from my grade 11, 10, 12, and also the knowledge that I've gotten from the university as well. So when you put all that together, that is what is helping me to also grow up to where I've reached.
So how long have you been making these products?
I've been existent for a year now, 1 year, 2 months. I started in 2019, November, yeah, and this is 2021, so that's like 1 year, 4 months, somewhere there.
Wow, interesting.
Yes.
So in the 1 year, 4 months, how has it been?
Uh, it hasn't been really hard apart from the pandemic that we received, which is the coronavirus. It has affected me in the sense that the price of things are going high. Yeah, so you find that the cost of production, when the prices goes up, even the cost of production will also rise because I'll have to maintain the profit as well. And then also the borders have been closed. So when someone wants to order, say from outside, those places that require the products to pass through the border, so it's difficult because we have to wait. Maybe if there is by chance a bus that will pass, then you send. Though at the moment it's quite difficult because borders have now been closed down again. So I have this box supposed to go to Botswana, but the borders are closed. So they brought it back. So the person who had bought is still waiting. That's the challenge I'm facing as well.
You mentioned Botswana. How many places do you supply your products?
So far, it's the business has grown rapidly. I have distributors in South Africa, in Botswana. I have distributors in Livingstone, Ndola, Mansa. I have customers in Germany. I also
Wow.
send to UK through DHL. That's Europe. I have also sent to California. And I think so far I've sent to all the provinces in Zambia, and I'm still sending because that's where most of my customers are coming from, apart from the external customers that is outside Zambia. Yeah, so from outside Zambia, I have about 6 places, 6 to 8 that I'm sending to countries. Then in Zambia, the products I've sent everywhere, and I'm still sending because it's an ongoing thing. But then
It's quite interesting that at the age of 23, you're able to send to over 8 countries and all the 10 provinces in Zambia. So, how have you reached this stage? How have you made yourself known to so many people? How have you grown your market?
I will not forget about my team because they have really helped me, though they are not here. So I work with a team where we advertise on social media. Then also ZNBC, they had called me for some interviews. I was interviewed. So that also helped me to reach out to more people in Zambia, and also investors, those who are outside Zambia, because it's a national broadcasting station. And then apart from that, the customers that buy, they also talk about, when you're doing something faithfully, and producing the right thing, people like that and they will support you. So people have supported me because they have noticed that I'm not lying to them, and I don't steal for anyone in terms of transportation, the price. So that has also motivated people to advertise for me. When they buy, they bring other customers. Like I have a WhatsApp group of people who are using my product. So what they do, they also send their reviews in the group. That also motivates others. So you find when this one testifies about their results, another person will be motivated to buy. So that has also helped me. Then for those who are outside Zambia, it's through social media. I make use of Facebook. I also make use of WhatsApp. So I'm always sharing in groups and also on Facebook in groups. And so far, I've tried to, though the cost is quite high, but ZNBC has also come in. They are also helping me. They featured me on the shopping guide. Yeah, so that is also helping me to grow
Okay,
the business.
so let's talk about your products. Can you go us through your products and what they do?
Okay, so this is the unique hair oil. This one, how you use it, it comes with instructions, but you only add 3 leads of this. So if you're buying both, like if you're getting these two, so you only get 3 leads of this. You add to the hair food, then what remains you keep it, and then you just apply this 3 times a week. Then this one you use it alone without adding anything. It's a pomade. So this is how it looks inside.
Okay, so this one just makes hair grow.
Yeah, they're for hair growth. So this is a pomade. You can use it in dreads, hairline, bald heads in men, those prematured bald heads. Now on prematured bald head, there are those that develop due to age, and there are those that develop before you even start aging. So when I say prematured bald head, I mean those ones that develop not due to aging. Yeah, so they also work.
So
This
does
one,
it work for those that also develop due to aging?
no, the one for aging, that's a natural bald head, so I can't say it will work. Yes.
Like your honesty. Let's have the man speak as well. Of late, a lot of people have been talking about the beards, looking like a daddy and whatnot. Does this also work for beards?
Yeah, it also works for men, beards, hair as well.
Is that what your partner
Oh
used?
yes,
I'll
he
ask
also
him to speak
uses
as
it.
well.
He actually didn't have, but when you check, it's not becoming thin. Yes, so even babies can use.
Babies?
Yes, at the age of one, that is from one and above. Yeah, so even old people, it's an age, meaning everyone can use it, including men, and it doesn't have side effects.
Okay.
Yes. And for this one, if you're buying this one alone without the hair food, you have to add it to your hair food. So this one is for adding to your hair food. You don't use it like this. So it also has instructions of how you're supposed to use
When
it.
you say you do not use it like that, if somebody uses it like that, does it get the side effects?
No, it doesn't really have bad side effect, but it's concentrated. So when you use something on the scalp that is thick and all, they block the pores. So I advise people, not really advise it, but they're supposed to add it to what they use. You know, thick oils they take long to pass through the pores. So this one, you add it to your hair food that you use. Yeah.
No.
That's how you use this one.
So it's basically two products, the oil and the hair food.
Yeah, for now I just have these two, but I'm yet to introduce more. I'm waiting for the certification from ZAB, that's Zambia Bureau of Standards. I took them for testing, and I'm receiving the certificate this week. But I've also managed to register with PACRA, the company, which is a Unique Beauty Enterprise.
Unique Beauty Enterprise. Your name is Eunice. Any relation?
Oh yes, the first name, there's Eunice Kangululu. So when you check, there's there it ends on NI, and then the K, it's Kangululu. So it's a combination of my first name and my surname.
Okay, Mazua Hamwene says, wow, this is really interesting. I like how innovative youths in Zambia are. Janet Polungo says, wow, this is great. You even have customers from abroad. This is inspiring. Keep it up, girl.
Thank you. Okay.
Destiny Kasonde says, this is inspiring. Graduates should emulate Eunice. Okay, so you said you did, all right, sir. You said you did public administration, and then now you're into this thing. What word do you have to youths that are always waiting for employment, yet you have said you've done this and then you're in the other thing?
To the youths that are waiting for employment, for me on my own, I didn't, I didn't think of being employed in government. I'm someone who doesn't want. I didn't want to apply for jobs. I wanted to come up with something of my own. Yeah. So you know, in a country where there are a lot of entrepreneurs, jobs are created, and that's how countries are developing even outside Zambia. So I'm encouraging my fellow youths, instead of just waiting for the government to employ you, you can use your talent, whatever it is. People will support you when you show them that you're hardworking, because people love supporting those who are hardworking. So it's not like the government doesn't want to employ people, or maybe the jobs are few. So we put aside the government, but what about yourself? What are you showing the government for them to support you? Because you can't just sit down and then you say we're waiting for the government to give us jobs. Even if they wanted to help you, even you yourself, if you don't show people that you're capable of doing something, there's no one who will be willing. People can only back you up if they see that you're really hardworking. So I'm encouraging my fellow youths, don't just sit down, make use of Facebook. For me, I use Facebook to advertise. I also use WhatsApp. I'm always posting in groups. Some groups they remove me, and that's how I manage to also sell my things. So it's not just about you going on Facebook posting about how you are living, how you are dressing, relationships, and all those things. And nowadays Facebook is so, they are using it for so many things. So if you are not careful with these social medias, your mind will be destroyed, because everyone wants to post what they are doing, and by the end of it day you find yourself commenting on every post that you see. So I'm encouraging everyone to use Facebook for business, because these are platforms that are helping people to grow their business. So a larger percentage of the people are on social media. It's not just Facebook, there are other platforms that you can use, like Telegram, Instagram, yeah, so all those, Twitter, you can use those platforms for different activities. Whatever you're good at, you can always post, and don't be shy, because people will always talk, people will always laugh at you. But if you're someone who is determined, don't pay attention to what people say or think about you. Just know what you want to do and ignore people's way. Then on the part for the government, of late, people are saying there are no jobs in Zambia. There are no jobs in Zambia because us, the youth, we decided to sit down and wait for the government to empower us. So jobs will only be created if one of you stand up to come up with something like what I've done, and then employ people. That is how we're going to develop. So for me myself, I decided to grow this business because I also want to contribute to the development of Zambia. We don't really have companies that manufacture products in Zambia. So in a situation like Corona, the way it is, so if we make our own things, we're able to export outside, and that's where you find, despite what will attack a country or anything, if in that country there are a lot of entrepreneurs, money will be circulating among yourselves, and that's what you won't have to wait for the corona to go, then you start working. You can still work within yourself. So like this, most people are affected because they order things from outside Zambia. So the ingredients they buy and everything they get, it will be outside Zambia. And then I'm also encouraging people to make use of the Zambian how can I put them the resources in Zambia. You don't have to always order let me say turmeric. Maybe here in Zambia we have, so just because it's nicely packed, you want to buy it from abroad. So that's why we'll continue being underdeveloped, because people prefer to order things from outside instead of within. So me, I decided everything I use for this is from Zambia. So you see, I'm not affected because I get everything from Zambia. So if people can venture into businesses where they use products from Zambia.
Talking about products, Annie Hamonga is asking, what does she use to make the products?
Okay, so here, these are the ingredients. So these are the ingredients. There are ingredients labeled on the bottle. So when you buy the product, you are able to see the ingredients. They are not hidden. So those are the ingredients for the oil, and for the hair food, they are also here. Yeah, so I'm encouraging all the youths, don't sit and wait for the government to employ you. Maybe we are not meant to be employed, but instead you are the one to create jobs. So I'm encouraging you, whatever you are good at, people are willing to help those they see that they put in effort. And don't wait for connections. Even if you are connected to someone to get a job, if you yourself you do not know what to do, you'll be fired after some time. And this is what is causing maybe some companies to go down. You waiting to be connected, and then you find even when you're connected, you don't even know how to do the work. So I'm encouraging all the youths in Zambia to get up and then to venture into businesses. People will support you. The government supports people. They see that they are innovative. People will find you if it's funds they're looking for. If you are innovative, everyone will back you up if you show the country that you are innovative. I'm an example myself, and I have people supporting me through advertisement, and I've mentioned of ZNBC. Yeah, they feature me on most of their programs when it comes to business. So that's what I'm trying to say, that people will support you if they see that you are innovative.
All right. Kinji says, how do we get products in Solwezi, and how can it work on someone who had alopecia?
Alopecia is not permanent. Yeah, so it disappears with time. Those are people that start developing patches in the hair, maybe due to some reason, like they don't have enough production of melanin, or maybe they don't have enough proteins. The other thing that causes alopecia is if you have pigment cells that do not help in the production of melanin, and that can only be increased if you are eating the right food. So this works for people with alopecia, because that's just like they are lacking certain things in their hair, and these products, they have the nutrients that can help the person to grow back the hair. So to get this in Solwezi, I deliver by bus at the moment. I don't really have branches, so all the customers outside Lusaka I send on buses, and it's 160 for both the oil and transport, just this. And it's the same with 160 if you're getting this one. Then if you're getting both and you're outside Lusaka, it's 260 for both the oil, hair, food, and transportation. They can also visit the Facebook page, which is called Unique Hair Products. So on that page, I post on how to keep hair tips.
We'll get to that part. But Melanin Kawe says, too much wisdom from you, Mama. How can I access your products? I think you addressed that. We're in the dying minutes of the show. 5 minutes. Tell people how they can reach you, what numbers they can use, what pages you're using. Advertise yourself.
Okay. The page name is called Unique Hair Products. It's there's only one page, so you won't get lost. Unique Hair Products. The numbers are 0973 54 15 91. 0973 54 15 91. Then the MTN is 0764 0374 12. 0764 0374 12. The company's name is called Unique Beauty Enterprise. Yeah, so you can call us on those numbers if you like to order, and then we'll attend to you. To places where we have distributors, we'll also allocate you to get from the distributors. Then to places where we don't have distributors, you are supposed to call us, and then we deliver for you by bus. That's how the deliveries are done, and that's how you can reach us. For more information, you can visit the page on hair tips, on the phone numbers, and how to anything, testimonies from customers. If you want reviews from those who are using the product, if you want testimonies, you can visit the page. You'll find all that there, and the numbers of distributors from outside Lusaka and outside Zambia.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add as we close the show?
The only thing that I would like to say is, as a youth, I've already talked about youth, but I'm encouraging on this one because I'm seeing it's really affecting my friends. So as a youth, I want to encourage everyone, don't give up despite what is happening. And if your business is going down, do not give up. You can still do it. This time will come to pass. So whatever you're doing, don't lose hope. Keep pushing, and it will still grow. And people will still support you, provided you are faithful in your doings, because people also don't like to be disappointed. So be faithful. Even to, there are a lot of scammers who are stealing people's money. So if you're doing your business, I encourage you to be a faithful supplier to people, and don't steal their money, so that customers can continue coming back to you. That is the only way you are going to grow and go higher. Be faithful to your customers. Treat your customers well. It's important to be nice to your customers, because those are the people who continue coming back. So if you're always scamming people in your business, you'll find you continue going down. So be faithful, treat your customers well, be nice to people, and stay strong.
Thank you so much, Eunice. We wish you the best on your journey.
Thank you.